Being a parent can be really challenging. It's normal to feel uncertain about whether you're doing the right things to raise healthy and happy children. That's why Child and Family Resource Network focuses on connecting pregnant parents and those with kids under the age of 5 with free support services to help them build confidence in their parenting journey. Everyone deserves to have someone they can turn to for support with parenting. Visit childandfamilyresourcenetwork.org today.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hello, I'm Gearoid.
And I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And you are listening to Agony Rants. Welcome to our show!
Whoop, whoop. I can't tell you what level of delighted we are we got that actually perfectly synced.
We haven't recorded in a month. And we've literally forgotten how to speak. We've actually forgotten how to do the show. Like, it was 3 takes.
3 takes.
To say hello and welcome to Agony Rants.
That's it, we're sacked.
That's where we are.
So we can't leave it too long now.
No, we can't. How are you, Niamh?
I'm very good, thank you. You're looking very well.
Thank you very much. You're looking lovely. Niamh has her MasterChef plats in.
I do. I have my MasterChef plats in. That is my, I need to do my hair look. And I can't be bothered. Or arsed.
So we're not being on camera today.
Yeah.
This is very much an audio-only production today.
Probably best. But we might take a selfie later just so you know the level of not glamour.
Just so you know that like we are actually using Niamh Kavanagh. It's not a Niamh Kavanagh impersonator.
You know the way on those sites where you can get people to kind of record messages for you? I can't believe how much money somebody gets to be impersonating someone. That's really, really
There's
funny.
a guy on it that looks like Ed Sheeran.
Really? Does he? Does he though? Does he?
He really does, God love him. Like, at least he's making money out of it because he's had a hard road. He couldn't play the guitar. I think the most tragic thing in the world is, you know, when you see an artist who is like, who's on a bill, but it's like with a Lady Gaga tribute, with a Kylie tribute, and you're like, you're the actual person. You're taking work from your own lookalike.
Where are they on the billing?
Oh, it's more tragic when they're not first.
Just in case it happens to me in the future. I don't know that it's happened yet. I'm desperately scrolling through my career here, and I can't. I don't think it's happened.
There was a drag Niamh Kavanagh.
Oh yes, always. There's always one, especially if I turn up to the George. It's my favourite moment when they come out in a special dress. You know, trying to be me.
Look, often copied, never equaled.
No, well, you know, it's done with love. I completely understand that.
You do. It's yeah. Just take it for what it is, Niamh.
Oh, which is whether they mean it that way.
Tribute.
Whether they mean it that way, it doesn't matter. I'm taking it that way. Currently, of course, I am rehearsing for pantomime. Oh, yes, I am.
Yes. The newly restricted pantomime.
Newly restricted.
So like 50% capacity now in Ireland.
Yeah, so only 50% of myself, really.
Yes. So basically 50% of the ticket holders have been turned away.
I'm going to just be dialing it in. No, I'm kidding. No, actually, listen, I'm just grateful it's going ahead, because, as much for myself, but really for all the people who've put the work in. And some people have been working a long time.
Spoken like a true superstar.
No, the crew I'm working with, they're so sweet.
I love the crew. I love the crew. I just love it's the little people I adore. Well said, Niamh. I swear to God, I go into one of those places, I wouldn't look twice at them. Like, get me a water.
You're horrible. They are lovely people.
You get nowhere being nice. There's a certain point where you're young and you're nice, and people go, "Oh, actually, very nice person. Like we hope he does well in life." But then it gets to a point in your life where if you're still nice and you're not successful, you need to step it up.
Okay,
so that's what I'm doing here.
Are you saying I'm not successful?
No, I'm not successful. From now on, I'm going to be an absolute prick. No, I've been nice for so long and things are changing, Niamh.
Okay.
Things are going to change.
Things are going to change. Well, I'm going to tell you, it is a whole bunch of fun now, what I'm doing, but because I get to be really, truly evil,
As the evil queen.
I love it. I love it when she's a complete and utter horrible person. It's my favourite thing.
I once played a baddie in Oliver. Fagin.
I was going to say there's only 2 really.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you'd have got Fagin.
Well, I was Fagin right now, and it was one of those productions. It was for a stage school, so they're only doing like an hour of it. Like they weren't doing the full show.
Oh, okay.
But we only had like about 4 days rehearsal. Niamh, when I say I mangled it.
As in,
I got the word. Opening night, I had the words "to be back soon" written on my hand. Right.
Well,
And we're in the wings, and she went, "There's your gloves, Fagin," because you know the way Fagin has gloves. So then I had to write like the words on my fingers. But it got worse because what I did was I went out and I sang the words "to be back soon." Or no, to "got to pick a pocket" in "be back." Like I got the words for I sang the wrong words in the wrong songs.
but how could you possibly do that?
I know, it was an
Different
achievement.
rhythm. I have to say, I have a newfound respect.
Yeah. I was like, look, I guarantee you no one's done that before. And then the other thing I did was I hit Dodger. Because Dodger was supposed to get a slap.
Oh.
And like
you really
Dodger didn't get up for about 3 scenes. He was black and blue for the second show.
Wow.
This is my finest hour,
So my current workplace, shall we say, because we're going to do our show on the workplaces.
Yeah, Christmas at the workplace.
Yeah,
Because it's a disaster.
I worked in the bank mostly over Christmas over the few years, and it is fraught with collection envelopes for one such or another. And then you end up getting some random name out of the bag and you're traumatised about what the hell you're going to buy.
For the Secret Santa.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you know what the awful thing about a Secret Santa is? It's always the manager with the least personality that decides they're Santa Claus.
Oh.
I'm just like, oh, here we go.
Really?
Look at this tool now for 20 minutes. You know the way they've got they're giving the bag of Secret Santa stuff.
Okay.
And then like the manager is like, I'm going to dress up as Santa. That'll make them like me. It's like, no, for the other 51 weeks of the year, you're an absolute tool. So nobody's going to like you. And then they do the whole like, oh, we're going to call them up. And then you'd go up and you've got to pretend to be nice and take your €15 present. I hate it.
Have you got any interesting presents that you've got?
No, but I do remember right when I started working after college, and I think almost every girl in that department got a chocolate willy. Like, I'd say almost every girl. Literally.
Wow. So was that like a job lot, do you think, that came in? Or do you think like that?
No, I think it was just a poor class of people. I think it was a load of lads with terrible ideas.
I know, with terrible notions.
Like, I tend to not gig in December.
Yeah, well, I'm either one or the other. I'm one or the other. I'm either working loads, as in panto, or lots and lots of concerts, or nothing, and that's
it all depends on the tax return that goes in October. Let's see how this sits. Can I afford to take December off? No.
It's not.
I'm hitting the road.
It's not my favourite time of year to work necessarily, but I remember at times if you were in mid panto, and if you're in panto, quite often you're doing 3 months of solid work. So you are literally brain dead for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And if the boys were lucky, I was able to smile at them for at least half an hour.
I remember years ago, maybe about 6 years ago, I met you for breakfast, for brunch, and you were like right in the thick of panto.
Oh,
like it was like, I think it was like the first week of January. And I actually had swine flu. But I was in better nick than you were.
Oh,
I didn't realise I had swine flu, but I was really sick at the brunch and I was like, Niamh, I have to go home. But I was still...
still brighter than I was.
I worked in the same company for years and years. And it was always like the Christmas parties. Do you know what the only thing that used to stress me about Christmas parties was I used to always go on tour in January.
Oh, right, okay.
So I used to always have to make sure my clock with flexi time had like loads of time on it in December.
Oh, okay.
Because God knows, like, with travelling, it was a bit of like in a town gone for anyone that mentions it is an absolute prick. So I used to always try and work my clock up in December. But they used to always do this thing it was around like the 23rd or so.
Right.
Where they would do like Bailey's coffees.
That's
like,
not good for flexi time.
Yeah, amazing. But like it was brilliant that they did it. But I was never sure whether you were supposed to stay clocked in or clock out, and then like at 2 o'clock say, "Oh, go on home." It's like, but I'll go home if I can stay clocked in for the 7 hours. But if I'm losing the time, I would much rather stay because I need to work my clock up. I know
that's a hard question.
It's a hard question.
You can't actually ask the question. Are you sending me home, and yet are you going to give me my hours?
Exactly. It's like when somebody says to you, "You can have Monday off," and it's like, "Well, am I getting paid for it? Yeah. Is it a hot what?"
Yeah, but I think it's a valid question.
It is a valid question.
It is a valid question.
They need to be clearer, Niamh.
Clearer.
So we have had some correspondence, Niamh.
Oh, Excellent. I love correspondence.
So we will go with the first one. It says, I have to say I'm so glad of the pandemic. I work in an...
That's
what a
new
start. What a start. Lorraine has a point to make and she's just made it.
Okay, go on then, Lorraine. Tell me what you want.
I have to say I'm so glad of the pandemic. I work in an Irish bank and the Christmas parties are horrific. It was always in a hotel where everyone was hammered, this is just what we've been talking about, and thought they were hilarious. And I always got stung for paying for rounds and never got a drink bought back for me.
Oh, well, that's a whole other show, isn't it?
That's
Buying
outrageous.
rounds. No, but buying rounds is a thing.
Yeah, Lorraine, what are you doing?
Okay, go ahead.
Don't buy rounds. Every year we do a Secret Santa where we have to buy something for a person but can't spend more than €15. I used to sweat about this because they would open it in front of the office with one of the SAP managers dressed up as Santa Claus. I'm sorry, but SAP managers is the best. That's the best term I've ever heard. One of the SAP managers dressed up as Santa Claus. Now I just email a €15 voucher and she signed it Lorraine a fool.
Lorraine, we're loving your spirit. You could be our friend any day. Okay, so we have one from Rachel and she says, I work in retail, so obviously Christmas is insane. Well, that's very true. We are in early, stay late and rarely get lunch. But we do drink wine in keep cups or sometimes gin and tonic in a water bottle. Now, Rachel, how do you get away with the lemon in that? That's what I want to know. Oh my gosh.
Well done.
I tell you, Rachel.
Well done, Rachel.
Just send in
Legend.
where you're working. I'll bring you in a sandwich, right? I can't believe you're not having your
You
lunch.
can't be drinking on an empty stomach.
The mammy and me is having a heart attack.
Well, I have to say, I really do feel
For retail
staff. Because the thing about retail staff is, and you kind of forget this, people treat them awfully.
Oh, no, they do.
Like, I was coming back through duty free and I saw this, like, man just giving out yards to this girl. And I just know that the girl was just like, I couldn't give two damns.
But what?
But she was being like, oh, I understand. She shouldn't understand.
No, I know.
Why should she understand? She shouldn't care less.
That's usually the directive from above. Just,
Oh, yeah, totally. She should have been allowed to just belt him across the face.
I know. What? Who do you think you are? Do you know who I am? I have all the power.
Yeah, it's like
I can choose not to give you this thing.
Some tool wanting an aftershave.
Yeah, well, move on.
Take more than aftershave for a shit personality.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, help. Sorry.
I thought we were back to the Beatles.
That was the first
there.
line. I was like, wow.
Okay, go on. Help.
Help. We need to ban tins of sweets from offices. I'm 100% on board with this.
Oh, yeah.
They have been in my office since the start of October and I'm addicted. Still, 'tis the season.
Yeah. Actually, the saddest thing is when you get down to the last bits in the tin and you know you don't like those chocolates, but you know you're still going to eat them.
It's always the plain dairy milks in a box of those miniature heroes.
Is it?
Yeah. The caramels go. The fudges go.
You and I could live together. I eat some of them, but I'm not that fussed on the caramel. So I'd eat your dairy milks and you can have the caramels.
Oh, I love a caramel.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. Do you know what my favourite thing about this is? It's the journey that Tom goes in 3 sentences.
Mm-hmm.
He goes from help, we need to ban tins of sweets in the office. And by the end, he's like, oh, still, 'tis the season. It's like, that's the journey in his head when he's walking by the sweets. Yeah. It's like, I'm not having one, I'll have one. I will have one.
Yeah. You never have one. Nobody has one.
Never have one.
Have you ever put your hand in and just taken one out? That doesn't happen. I'm very specific when I go in there.
Yeah.
I have
completely.
an order.
Go on, Niamh, hit us with the order.
Well, I might start with the cream egg one. I like the cream egg.
The cream
one.
egg, I have to say, the cream egg was a revelation.
Yeah.
I did wonder what the hell they were doing when I saw
know.
the cream egg going in there.
And I do love a crunchy one.
Yes.
But usually cream
That's a
egg
new one
comes
as well.
first, crunchy down. And then we go into the twirls, the wispers and the dairy milk.
I mean, they're all the same.
Yeah.
I think the bounties are absolutely disgusting.
Okay.
They taste like gone off bounty. I mean, they can't be using the high quality bounties in the bounty sweets.
Yeah, but sometimes I think what happens when they miniaturize it, the ratio of chocolate to sweet, if there's a filling, is not right. So, you know the way you get a big cream egg, right?
Yes.
And then you get the small mini cream eggs, which are mostly chocolate.
Yes.
So, depending on who you are, you might prefer the mini ones or the big ones. Which one would you be now?
I'm going to say this.
Oh,
I would
say
say
it.
every listener we have has just turned off, but this is literally my favourite conversation we've had on this podcast.
Oh, really? Why? Are you
because
right?
I just feel like now we're getting to the good stuff.
Are you right here with me?
Everyone's turning off, but I've never been more with you. Niamh.
More engaged.
Yes. I'm going to bang the table. I 100% agree.
The ratio.
The ratio's all wrong.
It has to be about ratio.
Yes, because on a Cadbury's cream egg, there's thick chocolate.
Yes.
And also it's kind of gooey. The goo is thick.
Goo is very gooey.
Whereas in the sweets, it's runny and it's a bit thin.
Yeah. It's not quite as satisfying. I mean, I'll eat them.
In the absence of an actual cream egg.
I'll actually eat them. It's not, But it is true for it. The actual egg is very, very different experience to the mini egg situation.
100%.
Mm-hmm. See?
They could actually stamp cream egg on a rotten apple and I'd still eat it. But that's it.
So, Rob, there's always that one quiet girl that blossoms when the decorations need to be done. Now, we know this girl, don't we?
That is 100% true.
It's almost like she's been hiding for the rest of the year and then suddenly all things Christmas, and she normally has like a Santa hat on even when she doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. The person that never says anything and all of a sudden the decorations come out and they're the one with the step ladder out. Mm-hmm. They're hanging out a third floor window so they can put a wreath up. I was never that person, I have to say. My decorations are a disgrace.
Are they?
And I've been told that on a number of occasions.
By Santa?
Santa doesn't come anymore. That's how bad they are.
Okay.
That's how bad they are. I had this awful tree that I bought the first year I moved into my apartment, and I didn't even buy it. My dad bought it. He was coming over and I was like, "Oh, will you pick up a tree?" And
you pick up a tree. What
kind of? He bought the ugliest plastic tree and I had it for 8 years, and every year I was like, that is going now.
Okay.
That's in the bin." Because it was disgusting. And it was only about 2 years ago, I finally, instead of putting it away, I put it in the bin.
But actually here, I'm going to tell you, right? I bought my tree that I use now. Myself and my husband bought it when I first moved up 23 years ago. And I remember he was appalled by the fact that we spent 70 punts on it.
Oh, God.
Like we spent a lot of money on the actual tree. But to be fair, we've had it 23 years. And every year it comes out, like you, I say, it must be a bit bald now. And then you put a few things on, you say, oh, that's grand. And last year, a couple of the branches I had to balance precariously because they were essentially not attached anymore. And I still said, that'll do.
Yeah. Well, what started it for me was the cat started to take it. I got a cat and she started to take it down.
Of course you did.
Because they can cats can they just climb up and they just pull the branches off. But what I did last year, and this is a hot tip if you've got a cat that climbs the tree, get a real tree. Because
they don't like it.
They go in once and they get sap all over them. And then they're absolutely furious for about a day. But then they never touch the tree for
they're
the whole
allergic.
Of Christmas. Yeah.
Oh.
Now somebody's probably going to write in and say that sap actually kills cats.
And then
we'll be cancelled. But look,
it's been nice.
Until then, it's a tip.
It's been nice.
Last but not least is Donal. And Donal has written in to say, we asked about workplace at Christmas and he said smiling hatred as opposed to no smile. So I think that he might also work in retail because he's just having to keep a grin on his face for the whole of the Christmas season, all the while despising the people that come to his till.
Oh, well, apart from Rob, there's not a lot of happiness going on here, really, is there?
Christmas
what the hell's
is
going
a difficult
on?
time.
What's going on?
I know, it's pretty miserable, isn't it?
I know, it's kind of difficult.
To be honest with you, work at Christmas is something that people just want to get done. You can tolerate your job at any other time of the year, but at Christmas, you're just like, get me out of here.
Well, there's other stuff to do, isn't there? And you have to squeeze in all the things you have to do, like all the people you have to see, all the cards you have to write, although maybe not so much that now.
Niamh.
Have you posted your Australian cards?
And do you know what the problem is? I've got about, like my other half said, have we any Christmas cards? I was like, we have at least 500 Christmas cards.
Oh, I know, but we never can find them.
Because I keep buying them, but I never send them.
I know.
I've done that for about 4 years in a row. And I keep buying, the 100 because it always goes right down. Like I always get them at the 22nd of December when it's too late to post them. And I'm like, oh, I'll hand deliver them. And then I never do. I just leave them there. So I have about 500 Christmas cards. If anyone wants Christmas cards.
Are they written?
No.
Oh, you even
I have to go through. No, I will. Look, I'm promising you right now.
Okay. Next time I see you.
When we're finished this recording, I'm going home and I'm going to write my Christmas cards.
Okay.
That's
all
what
right.
I'm going to do.
And I'll be checking up.
You will.
I will.
And she's a hard taskmaster.
I'll get the mammy
You
look out
don't
for
want
you.
to cross Niamh Kavanagh.
What about this former lifeguard, Gearoid?
This is a fantastic story. This is like when the German bisexuals found us. I just feel it was a moment that the podcast took a step up.
Yeah.
Well, this is another one.
I like this because there's more engagement in this post.
There's a lot of engagement in this post. Years ago, I worked as a lifeguard at my local swimming pool. On Christmas Eve, we closed at 2 p.m. and went to the pub. When I was there, I realised I had left a bag with a present in my locker, so I went back to get it.
This is never good.
When I got in, I saw the manager of the pool in the jacuzzi with a woman who was not his wife. Have you ever heard anything put more diplomatically in your life? That's the way a lawyer puts it. When they saw me, he said, "We were just testing it because I replaced a jet. It's very powerful and my shorts came off."
Was he called Benny Hill by any chance? What the hell? Who says that? Who says that?
Like, first of all, if he's like, why did he, like, it's an embarrassing situation. He shouldn't have tried to explain it.
No.
Like, I mean, it's just like, oh, well.
There is no explanation.
Oh, well. But she goes on to say, that was about 6 years ago and I still see him around the town and he scurries past me and won't make eye contact. Do you know why? Not because of the infidelity, because of the worst excuse I've ever heard in my life. That is the worst. Now, it was interesting about this because I did have a look on... Oh. We said
Okay.
it. I did have a look on the former lifeguards page because this was submitted.
Okay.
Obviously, we can't use her name. But I have worked out roughly what swimming pool it was. Because, I mean, she says where she's from, so I just did a look to see what swimming pools were around.
Did you
And
look
I
at
may
the
have had a
management?
little look on LinkedIn to see who worked there. Like, look, all I'm saying is that when you send in something, I do a deep dive. I come at this with all the information. Last but not least, Niamh, we have a problem. We have a problem. Somebody has entrusted us with their Christmas plans, essentially. So it's an interesting one.
Okay.
So it starts. I live on my own. I have a pet cat called Tom. He might make a good boyfriend for Boots. That's my cat.
I know.
And Boots is incredibly selective.
Oh, I know. I know. I'm well aware. Boots has yet to say hello to me. I haven't even been...
Yeah, absolutely not.
No, she's
No,
highly...
I think she's still recovering from the 2010.
Oh,
when
no.
you went back in 2010, she thought you should have won.
Yeah. She is
She can't look you in the eye.
highly
She's
suspicious of me.
very suspicious. I'm the wrong side of 30 and single, but I don't particularly feel I'm missing out. My sister and brother are older and have kids, and usually at Christmas we all go to my parents. I'm not in the mood for it at all this year, and I really want to stay at home and have my own Christmas. But it seems to be causing absolute chaos. I just want to spend my day in my own place and watch movies and chill, but I feel I'm being railroaded and questioned left, right and centre. My mother has rung me and thinks I am having a nervous breakdown.
Is she your mother?
That's really familiar. Gearoid, what's wrong? This is not...
Is this your sister? Go on anyway.
I remember you talking about being on your own at Christmas on your bake along, and it sounds like you had a great time. What do you think I should do? Tara, and then in brackets, not my real name.
So actually, is this problem from you, Gearoid? Because there's a cat, there's somebody on their own, their mother is... It feels like it's you.
I do need to clarify what I said on the bake along, because I feel I've been misrepresented.
Oh.
What happened was I was talking about people that are on their own at Christmas.
Okay.
And that my first experience of it was a few years ago. I normally stay with my mum for Christmas, my mum and dad, and my mum had the flu. So I kind of had in my head around 4 o'clock, I was like, if I go home, she'll just go to bed. But if I stay, she's going to stay up because it's Christmas. So I was like, I'll just head home.
You were being a nice son.
I was being a nice, see, that's the sort of guy I am.
Yeah, but you
So I was
have
like, I'll
someone
head
at
home.
home.
Well, no, he was away.
Oh.
So I went home, and I have to say, Niamh, it was the best Christmas I've ever had.
Yeah, but
It was just quiet. It was me and the cat and BBC One. And half a Christmas pudding. Which, if you're going to judge me, but I enjoyed every morsel.
Yeah, but I get that. Actually, spending part of the day together is lovely as a big group. I think spending all day together as a big group can be difficult.
It's a lot.
You know, I have to admit, when we used to spread the Christmases between the two parties, you know, to the two families when we met, and we killed ourselves going up and down the road. You know, we did one day in Dublin.
That's a long journey. Yeah,
one day to Dublin, one day to Carrick. That's the way with the two different families. So depending on the day. And then I remember one Christmas, Jack was very sick and we were all over the place. We were both wrecked by the end of it. The baby was, Tom was like about 6 months or about a year, and Jack was 3, and he was like lying on the sofa sick, and we still had to go out and gig then as well. And I said, that's it, no more. Anyone wants to come to my house for dinner can come to my house for dinner. My kids are having their Christmas in their own home. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, we still have a Christmas. So now I have several Christmases, because obviously I have to have Christmas with my Dublin family, and I have Christmas with my Carrick family, and then, you know, I have my own Christmas. And I'm glad I have my own Christmas, but actually, and I do love those other Christmases, but I don't want to live there.
Yeah, totally.
Do you know? So I kind of get you, Tara. Sometimes you like to have your own thing. However, these are your family who love you 364 other days of the year. You can do what you want. It wouldn't be so hard for you to go and visit for a few hours. You don't have to stay there all the time.
You see, I think what's going on here, Tara, is I think Tara's a bit down in the dumps.
She sounds a bit,
she's saying she's not in the mood for it.
Yeah.
She's referencing that my sister and brother are older and have kids.
That's hard.
And she said, but I don't particularly feel I'm missing out, because she's single and the wrong side of 30. Also, can I just say there's no wrong side of 30?
Well, I'm 53, so I don't know. Is that a wrong side?
Yeah, but that's the wrong side of 50. Do you know what I mean?
It's
like 30, like even 39 is not that old. People, you know, people don't get their lives together. In my life, from what I've seen, they don't get their lives together till they're about 38 or 39.
Yeah, but the other thing is that I can totally understand, Tara, that they're probably discussing the fact and probably wondering when you're going to have all these things, as if that's what you want. You don't have to want it.
Maybe you don't want them.
You don't have to want them.
So
it feels like a whole other thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels like there's loads going on. But I will say that you can't, this is Ireland, unfortunately, Tara.
Oh, I know.
You can't just turn around and go, I'm not seeing anyone on Christmas Day, because immediately
there'll be Samaritans.
Everybody's worrying about you.
Yeah.
And also what will happen is you'll probably go to your family and feel like you don't want to be there. But after a while on the day, you'll probably feel like, oh, everyone's having Christmas with each other and I'm not.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a lose-lose situation. So I would say,
go visit for a short time. Yeah. Set a time limit on it. Go and smile at your nieces and nephews and your brothers and sisters and the people who love you, actually.
Yes.
And it's a gift in itself to do that. I know that sounds a bit, but it is a gift. You're only talking about a few hours. You don't have to spend the whole day. You don't have to move in or stay over or do anything. I'm the queen of this. I can breeze in, spend a couple of hours and enjoy it for the time and then come away. I get it. I like quiet time in the day. I like it.
You don't have to enjoy it.
No.
You can just go in and just be really hostile to everyone and ruin
and
it
just
for them,
record Strictly Come Dancing.
Yeah.
You don't have to. All those movies, I mean, I'm presuming they're Christmas movies you're going to watch. I don't know.
Well, yeah, what to do is have your Christmas on Stephen's Day.
Yeah.
So the next day, you're not doing anything. Block off that time for yourself, because I know what it's like in a big family.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, everyone wants
chaos.
to have they're having a day, and then someone's having a day, and then all of a sudden you've got like 7
I know.
Christmas dinners.
I know.
in a row. And it's and it's the same people.
And it's lovely, but it's after a while it's,
yeah, it's
already.
intense. So definitely have the Christmas that you want to have. But you do have to kind of dip in.
Yeah, because actually, I know this sounds terrible and, whatever, but you won't always have it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean that. And the thing is, there'll be a day when you'll go, I wish I was able to do that. Yeah. And you won't be able to.
And that's the problem with Christmas as well, is because it's so bloody melancholy.
Yeah, it can be.
There's so much of that going on. And do you know what the other side of it is, Tara, as well? If you're not feeling great, like if you're just like, I'm not in a good place at the moment, just say that.
Yeah.
Just say, oh, do you know what? I'm down the dumps at the moment. I'm just going to dip in for a couple of hours. Do you mind?
Yeah.
You know, because then...
It's a very different thing for them then.
Yeah, it's a very different thing. And also, particularly in Irish Christmases, when all the family get together, it can be...
That's full on. Yeah, it's full on.
So let them be mindful that you're just not in the mood. But you're there anyway, because that's the sort of person you are, Tara.
See, Tara, we have your back.
Decent human being.
Do you need us to go too?
Tara, do you know what? Do you know what? Bunch up at the table. Me and Niamh are coming, and I swear to God, if one of them says a word to you, Tara, if they say one word.
Oh no. Move back off.
Yeah, exactly. We're here for you. Also, the other thing that happens on Christmas Day, do you know what? I've just thought of this, and it's a really good thing.
Oh.
Is join in. Sarah Millican does join in.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So it's like hashtag join in on Twitter for people that want to or are alone on Christmas Day.
Oh, amazing idea.
Yeah, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
And loads of people get chatting. Some of them get married.
Oh, okay. On the same day?
Well, they form relationships, you know.
You've missed out quite a nice chunk of...
You know, it's one of those things that if you're on your own on Christmas Day and then you have a little pang of loneliness for an hour, hop onto that.
Yeah, no, great idea, actually. Great idea. Because actually, we were only talking about this last night with myself and friends. The thing about it is, you know, we like my friend at the moment, she's going through a thing where her family are away. And so, you know, they're all working away. So she's actually on her own quite a bit. And she loved it for the first couple of weeks. And now she's realising it's always great to be alone when you're on your own and you've no expectation of, you know, that's going to last. It's when, you know, it's going on and you don't know how long it's going to be, then that's not as fun.
I always find that, you know, like I remember when I lived on my own, I could tell when I was starting to, you know, go a bit mad. And I was like, I need to see people.
Go a bit feral.
You know the way sometimes you find your deodorant on the kitchen table and you're like, Gearoid.
Yeah, it's a big indicator.
We are stopping for a moment to remind you that we are part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network. If you would like to support the show, you can pledge as little as €5 a month. And in return, you will get bonus content from us. It's really good, isn't it?
It's so amazing.
It's so amazing.
So amazing.
It's actually done. It'll be out after Christmas. Stop whinging. You will get bonus content from us and from all the other shows on the Head Stuff Podcast Network. And we want to tell you about one of them today. It is the Bootsy Boys Blackbird. It's a new show and it is absolutely hilarious. I don't know if you're aware of this, Niamh. Are you aware of Michael Flatley?
Well, I have some little knowledge of Michael Flatley.
Michael Flatley, there would be no Michael Flatley without Niamh Kavanagh.
There would be none.
Absolutely none.
Well, he would exist, but he would not be
nothing.
He'd be not in the psyche of the Irish. If I hadn't won in 93, Riverdance wouldn't have happened in 94. They give me no percentage for it. That's all I'm going to say.
Did they, if you had stamped your foot and said, I want to sing me song.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Riverdance would have been a lot shorter.
Would have been not quite the impact that it had. I was so glad it wasn't singing after it.
It would be one man. It would be one man coming out for a clatter for 10 seconds. And then it would be showing no emotion, as it should be. Well, apparently, Michael Flatley made a thriller starring himself that was never released. And the Bootsy Boys have allegedly found the script and they have made it as a serial drama. And it is hilarious. Have a listen.
At the dawn of the 21st century, the Michael Flatley wrote, produced, starred in, and shot, but refuses to release his film, Blackbird, an action-packed remake of Casablanca for the modern age. Well, we got tired of waiting.
Look out, Blackbird! It's the Nazis!
Start by shooting the orphans. So much death. Need to help them. But I can't go back. A long night ahead of me.
Looking for something worth dying for?
Blackbird!
Dancing, hot sex man, adventure, romance. He will kick several Nazis and get in your pants.
Chin kicks, you Nazi fucks.
He's got 2 guns, looks young for his age. He's the fucking Blackbird!
Listen to the Bootsy Boys, Michael Flatley's Blackbird. Coming soon to the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
So, Niamh, happy Christmas.
Oh, happy Christmas.
I hope you get the rest. I hope you get the rest of your shopping.
Oh,
I hope your panto goes well.
Yeah.
And we'll see you for the Christmas episode next week.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to put tinsel in my hair.
So excited. I believe there might be mince pies.
Oh, yeah? Oh, gosh. Really?
Yeah.
Are you going to make them?
No, I bought them. Joking. $2.50 a piece, and they're barely the size of the middle of my hand.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I'm straight. Where's Mr. Kipling when you need him?
There
anyway.
you go. So just Revolut me that whenever you have it. It's not vital, but I do want it. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.
Being a parent can be really challenging. It's normal to feel uncertain about whether you're doing the right things to raise healthy and happy children. That's why Child and Family Resource Network focuses on connecting pregnant parents and those with kids under the age of 5 with free support services to help them build confidence in their parenting journey. Everyone deserves to have someone they can turn to for support with parenting. Visit childandfamilyresourcenetwork.org today.
Identity theft shows no signs of slowing down. In fact, more than $14 billion were stolen last year. That's a criminal success story and a wake-up call for everyone else. It can be dangerously easy to steal your identity. LifeLock by Norton makes it easy to help protect yourself. If you become a victim, LifeLock will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year at LifeLock.com/aware.